Hi everybody. In this session I am going to discuss about TCP/IP protocol suite in web technology chapter 1. This often asked the question in our university exams. Okay, now let us move to the topic. So in this session, first of all, we will learn what is TCP/IP. So more than in an previous video lecture, I explained what is protocol and what are the protocols available in a network site. So one of the protocol is TCP/IP. Okay. More than one protocols are there. So it's a main protocol for this message transmission from host to destination. So TCP/IP is a set of protocols which is developed to allow the computers to share the resources from one host machine to another machine across a particular network. Okay. So here TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. IP stands for Internet Protocol. Okay. Already in protocol session, I told you TCP/IP. Here they are a transport layer and network layer protocols in this protocol suite. Okay. So now I'll explain the TCP/IP protocol suite. Okay. So this protocol suite consists of 4 layers. Okay. So what are that means? Application layer, transport layer, internet layer, data link layer. Okay. So then each layer provides a well-defined set of services to its upper layers. Okay. So each layer provides a well-defined set of services, that is how the data should be transferred. Okay. In which way the data are grouped. Okay. These are the services for each and every layer. Then what are the protocols used for performing this type of services? Okay. These are done in this every layer. Okay. Then each layer uses services provided by its layers, provided by its lower layers also. Okay. So suppose internet layer uses services provided by its lower layer, that is data link layer. Transport layer uses the services from internet layer. Okay. So it uses the services from its lower layers and also provide service to its upper layers. Okay. That's the layers of this protocol suite. It's a this is simple message transmission. It's a host machine, it's a destination machine. Okay. So peer to peer transmission. In this, that is peer to peer means same network. Okay. So here data link layer, internet layer, transport layer, application layer. The destination machine also have 4 layers. Okay. So the message transfer from application to transport, transport to internet, then data link layer, and this data link layer transfer the message from here to here, that is destination machine. Okay. By using some set of protocols. In between there may be some protocols how to transfer the messages. Okay. So first layer is data link layer. It's the lowermost layer. Okay. It deals only the local area network. Okay. That is it transfers the information, that is data, from one machine to another machine within the same local network. That's the function of data link layer. Okay. Then what are the primary functions it should be done? The main functions for this layer is framing, that is how to frame how to group data. Okay. Then error detection, if there may be any error means by using some error detection algorithms detect that and then correct that. Then another one of the important function is flow control and also error control. Then the medium access control, let us say it's a lower layer, isn't it, lowest layer. So from this layer only the message transfer to next source destination machine. Okay, so which medium should access this control, flow control, that also defined here, that is data link layer. So these are the functions of data link layer. Next one is internet layer. Internet layer delivers only the packet of information from one network to another network. The data link layer transfer the information as in the form of data. Okay, so bit by bit of information only transferred. Okay, then internet layer delivers packets. That is, packet means group of informations. Okay, so it groups the informations and then transfer to its lower layers. Okay, then it determines, that's the main function of this internet layer is to determine the suitable route from source to destination. Okay, from source computer to the target computer, more than one routes are there. Okay, it determines best route, best sortable route from source to destination, and also deliver packets through this route. Okay, so that's called an routing. By using some routing algorithms, this selection of route can be done. Another one of the important point of internet layer is it also introduces an addressing mechanism. Okay, so that's called IP addressing. That is how to identify the destination machine. Okay, so it have an IP addressing packets. So next video lecture I will give a deep introduction about IP addressing. Okay, then what are the protocols used in this internet layer means, as a IP, that is internet protocols, it provide a packet delivery, that is a packet information should be transferred. Then ARP is the address resolution protocol. It defines the procedures of network addresses. Okay, so because it's an address mechanism also done in an internet layer, so that address mechanism should be performed by using this protocol, that is ARP. Next one is ICMP, that is Internet Control Message Protocol. It defines the procedure of error messages transfer. Okay, so if there is any error messages means that should be defined by using this protocol. Next one is transport layer. It's known as an end-to-end message transfer. That is its main talk is end-to-end message transfer. Then it provide two types of services. What are that means? Connection oriented and also connection less service. So the connection oriented means it should establish the connection and then transfer the informations. Okay, so first task is to establish a connection, and then only it can transfer the information from source to destination. Okay, so in this transmission, it provide on acknowledgement. Okay, so whether the connection should be established or not, and also whether the messages are properly received or not. Okay, so there is a connection oriented service. TCP protocol is mainly used for this connection oriented service. So next one is connectionless service. Here there is no connection between source and destination. So just to transfer the information, to deliver the information. So here there is no such guarantee for message transmission. Okay, this should be done by using UDP protocols. Okay, so then what are the important function of this layer is, first one is segmentation. So just divide the informations into more than one segments in an host machine, source machine, and also group the information into previous segments, okay, in an destination side, okay, in an delivering, that is source side, group the information, and also the destination side it will distribute the information, okay. That is the segmentation. Then flow control, error control, and then deals with the congestion control also. The next one is application layer. It's the topmost layer. The main use of this layer is to provide the best interface between the users. That is to provide an interface using which users can transfer files from one computer to another computer. Okay. Some list of protocols are used for this. That is HTTP, SMTP, Telnet, then DNS, something like that. Okay. So these are the four layers in an TCP/IP protocol set. Then some typical protocols are used for performing in this transmission. Okay, thank you.